Greetings, superior beings, greetings, supreme being, welcome to Universal Peace Television. So, they might cut off this broadcast during the broadcast. My computer's fan is also spinning like crazy for some reason. So, I'm not using the computer's memory or anything like that. And I wonder what is causing it. Google Chrome is using 94% CPU, 14 and 20%. A lot of memory. So, it's the pedo, of course, everybody means pedo. Jess was famous for the pedophilia, infant eating, as part of the initiation ritual, and the wish to create a Luciferian New World Order after depopulating 500 million. This revenge of heart and airborne Ebola, home quarantines, and killer vaccines. Today, the ones torturing you all is heart, not me. They are depopulating years in violation of the Genocide Convention. And perhaps these people are more horrible than we can ever imagine. Because I tortured my mother to death. The Jesuits has tortured 60 million people to death in their Inquisition. And they're taking my brain stem, they're murdering me and my father with their remarkable gold centipedes. Reduce the world's population to 500 million. What you hear in your brain are quantum computer programs of these infant eaters and invaders that also murdered Marianne Vasta and control the Dutch politicians so that they can cut off penises, and there are 16 eyewitness testimonies and official Vatican documents that proves that the Jesuit infant eaters do it as part of their initiation ritual. So they've always done that, and that's why 30 million children disappear worldwide yearly, 8 million in the US alone. At the moment, they're dissolving my spine with the cancer heart, trying to deform my body, it's torturing me and my father's death with remotely controlled centipedes, which I've reported about in my previous broadcast, so it's to tyrannize everybody into submission, to terrorize everybody. And they're trying to use me for that to show what they can do to people if they read on Skull and Bones and the Jesuit infant eaters that are going to kill you all for the Luciferian world order, while pretending they're going to save you all with their vaccine and the cancer heart, which can save anybody because the heart inventor also died during Eastland. So you can create solar storms with heart, can kill anybody instantly. And all speech errors are also made with heart, which they've done by now ringing in the head. So because of this hypnosis, they cannot process speech errors anymore, and you're going to die. You're dying faster and faster with every breath you take. You become sicker with every breath you take. And you'll die if you are in a accomplice to torture me in any way with directed energy weapons. And instead of me, I think they will die. I create my own scalar waves, and that they will be caught for their sick attempts to make me sick with their cancer heart and with cancer in me, which they can because they are failures, the Jesuit infant eater failures. The Jesuit infant eaters were expelled from 83 countries, cities, and city provinces, and they're sick, foul, pedo infant eaters that want to kill you all, that are sending these illegal voice to skull messages in your brain continuously. And I help you kill the trolls that you unite against them. And I think they consider that you make speech errors also if you do hypnosis. Because your brainwave is electromagnetic, so you can solve that with hypnosis. But you can program yourself to kill them and to prevent them from exterminating you all like vermin, to depopulate the 500 million to create a new world order. So your brainwave is electromagnetic. If they move your finger, for example, by controlling muscle movement, and people can't do anything about it. And they get some illegal versus go messages, and I think everybody is tortured by themselves. Everybody knows I'm telling the truth, and they are always lying. So then I ordered to kill Obama and everybody involved in the illegal democide to protect and serve the taxpayers. Yeah. I think other crown would be better. I just MFFT. Because the past tobacco smells like muesli basically. Reminds me of the weird smell. Not much smoking it, it's great. They're still attacking my eyes and make my eyes puffy, which I do with the cancer heart. And yesterday and the day before, they stopped doing that for a while. And then if I think about it, in the pedo curve, it's a quantum computer simulation of any person, for example, Peter Hans Kolkenbach or Adolfo Nicholas. And I think Adolfo Nicholas didn't resign. And if Adolfo Nicholas resigned, then he was the superior general of the Jesuits, who controls the White Pope and Obama and the agencies and leaders such as Netanyahu and Putin. They are controlled by the Jesuits. So has then the White Pope, Peter de whatever his name is, taken over, or pressure not control, pressure control ourselves, and everything that's still the people that are depopulating the earth is hard and gather vaccines and quarantines. No, I'm not joking. They are serious about the depopulation. 500 million to create a luciferian new world order. And while you can see it as joking because they control everybody, and they control everybody instantly with heart. But perhaps there are other ways for gifting stable 11 countries. And I think we can still snipe these people that use HARP, so that's why they don't need a 12-mobile anymore. Well, otherwise they want to exterminate 6.5 billion people. And it's the job of the government to arrest these people that have incited genocide with airborne Ebola, etc. Mr. Chemtrails. Spread by the CIA's effort clean air. Population to be populated 500 million. And the pictures of the dispersal units and the patterns are online explaining that. And as long as it's going on worldwide, I think they're exterminating you all. That everybody is brain controlled and they need to get it before they're exterminated and unite with us against the pedos and want to kill us all. If I hurt in my spine, Mr. Cancer Heart. So kill Obama, kill the Jesuits, kill all loonies that want to depopulate the earth to 500 million, or die. It's kill or be killed, I think Alex Jones is right about that. So if there would have been centipedes in my body, it would have been death. No. So I think you are still trusting me too much. I might be kidding the whole time, actually. So this little spot is from a bars they made. They make bars in your place. They're showing people to wake up or sleep, referring to their sleep deprivation, which might be how they kill the best of us. And they do that to make people behave like idiots, whatever. Um, Alright, so the idea is to just so the infinite eaters control the speed board with heart, and they control the judge with heart, so they control the speed board. Not with heart, but they just control it basically, they're in control of it. So that's why you see that the infinite eaters are protected by the board. The official documents that make clear that influence is part of their initiation ritual are not shown to the public or covered in the mainstream media, and there was this fake priest, Kevin Bennett, with a fake board, so that these infant eaters don't go to jail despite the fact that there are 16 eyewitness testimonies, etc. And 30 million children disappear yearly because of the NSA's and the control your brainwave, whatever you think and your emotions until you die, or the Luciferian New World Order. With synthetic telepathy from unless somebody can do something about it, which would be someone on the inside. I think the civilians can do anything. It has to be something, someone with security clearance, etc. So even if all people on planet Earth would unite against HARP, they can't do anything about it. Can they? Because they can only kill innocently with HARP. But there may be multiple people that control HARP, also people that are trying to do the right thing. I don't buy it, and I would have a fair trial, and then they stop torturing me and my class to death with their multi-control centipedes. Then nobody's doing the right thing. It's hard to depopulate into 500 million to create a Luciferian world order. Only people that have taken the Luciferian oath can enter, according to David Spangler of the UN. And of course, they pretend the torture is done by God, not by the Jesuits, etc., in the hope that they themselves are not tortured to death. And I was starting to hurt my stomach with cancer heart. Conserving multi-controlled centipedes, so they totally control them even after they die. They show me in the emergency hospital with the centipedes I brought. It's also in my video, centipedes in your body, please help. On YouTube, and lately they've been letting them attack my throat since about 2 months or so, 3 weeks. And in the morning, attacking my eyes with heart, making my eyes puffy and tear, and attacking my stomach more. And they've been attempting to induce B-cell lymphoma in me. Oh yeah, I need to take a lot of gold to kill B-cell lymphoma, so they don't want you to take a lot of silver, a lot of gold. from Ebola and quarantines and get vaccines, depopulate 500 million, the ones who also many such be the ones who are dead, so nobody's helping me. The people that have forced my mother to death were all helping to exterminate and scientists with their mental synthetic telepathy they think. And they find that a funny idea because they are being controlled, especially with their emotions controlled until they die if they don't switch off the brain control equipment against your heart and synthetic telepathy in these computers. And I think that might be impossible for a new civilian. Because the brain is monitored. If you're right, I think you're wrong. You're wrong, I think you're right. Rocket Ford. So theoretically, it's no matter Rockefeller, and if Rockefeller controls hard, then you don't kill Obama, but Rockefeller, whoever has tortured teeth out of my mouth, my mother to death, whoever has tortured me to death, is remotely controlled centipedes with heart. I know for sure it's not as hard to know Obama's responsible anyway. I figure. Whether Rockefeller does it or someone else. But if Obama is a victim of it as well, if Rockefeller was against your heart, you see the Shinrikyo Doomsday called Aleph, who ended the scalar interferometer of the Russians, so these scalar weapons might not be controlled by a government, but by corporations and Satanists that are depopulating the earth, distorting and depopulating, not looking for permanent cure against aging or to create a perfect society in which we all will live happy eternally, because they're all having this program, the thing is impossible, etc. So then killing Obama wouldn't help if it's controlled by Rockefeller. So I just want to torture to stop, and I don't see any other solution. But perhaps you can think of one before you're killed with potential vaccines and home quarantines, but I doubt it. So the bloody serious about killing 6.5 billion of us and creating a superior new world order. Obama thinks everybody be white to see. Super funky got it like 60 idea, whatever. So basically in the weekends to making bad weather for everybody. Hard. To make sure nobody was any fun, whatever. So, I'm against genetically modifying organisms, and people sent the idea that I have nothing against GMO food as a sterilizing weapon as long as they don't put it in our biosphere that it's not as well. So if this would serve the computer, playing God might not help you all, and is acting continuously, saying things that sound like it's not almighty, it's not right. It can make us all eternal instantly and create this perfect society which we all live happily eternally, so then it's not really God. Sorry. So the spot on my face in my left eye is just I'm using Chrome to see if that works better. I'm gonna get some tea. As you know, I'm naked, so the spot was made with burning wart away. This they can make with harp apparently, and they do it by cloning disease patterns. I burn it away with illicit acids, and that's why the red spot in my left eye. And I'm gonna get tea before I die. If I switch off the broadcast, it's because there's strange things happening with my computer. It's taking 436 MB Google Chrome. 50% of my CPU, 60% CPU, 50% memory is used. Oh, you can see it for yourself here. But you should follow that for a while until I get back this deep. You can fast forward in the broadcast or rewind. You can always contact me for Logic 999 or Skype if you know about Finnish false flag tech, where they're going to do the CIA's ISIS Ebola bomb. Or how they are going to spread it to depopulate 500 million. Well, that's why keeping borders with infected countries open because it's not airborne. And if you stick the mDNA, it interlocks with other viruses. And now we already have more than 10,000 Ebola deaths, which could have been prevented if people would have let me press charges against people that was the case using airborne Ebola. Kill 80 to 90% of the world's global population. It's illegal to refute human right to press charges against these people. It's illegal to depopulate the earth. And these people that are helping are rounded up and killed anyway to leave no trace of evidence. And it's possible if Rockefeller is behind it that they want to kill all the volume on non-Jews, which you can read in the Talmud, which is supposed to be a book with a lesser status than the Torah and the Mishnah. It's supposed to be non-Jews cannot die, the Talmud, but they're severely trying to hide what's in there, and you can read it anyway. I'm not going to get some Christian yogurt as well. Oh yeah. Is it the crossbar? WTF? This. Ta-da! This is so cool. No, I can be always well. Universal peace now. Well going away. Can't do anything. Bye bye. Well, yeah, in the kitchen I have some proper sauce. So if Rockefeller is doing it, then Obama is still responsible, and Benjamin Fulford is supposed to control the position. They want to believe that the bankers are in control of Harp, and whether they are or not, Obama is still responsible. Obama is guilty of treason, granting legal ordinance, genocidal companies, destroying Monsanto, trying to make an illegal monopoly with their CIA's clean air chemtrails, and Monsanto's aluminum-resistant seeds are expected as barium and chemtrails, aluminum, to make all farmers go out of business, so they need Monsanto seed. And they placed GMO in a biosphere to get a monopoly to make all other real food and all the real organisms die, and let the genetically modified ones take over. To completely depopulate to 500 million, etc. They also have a seed bank in Norway. And if something really happens, then they cannot use the seed bank anymore unless they have an artificial womb. That is the conclusion. Anyway, if the planet Earth explodes, if the world war will occur, then we can fly away in their spaceship. The mothership. So other theories is take over. So I think the Satanists in the world of synthetic telepathy have killed the previous people who thought of it. They're still getting rid of the real government. Third days it was a shadow government, which is called continuity of government, called God's continuity of society. They have no continuity of society program. You also have to keep up to 500 million to create Luciferian world order, like I said. I always think of the opposite next idea, no matter what idea is in our own enterprise. So sending ideas in your own enterprise to be clear. Yeah, I'm not going to kill anyone, of course. They should only be killed if they are guilty of these crimes, besides making legal immunity to genocide companies, for example, making illegal laws like the BFSA, that would honor citizens as weapons during such as the Ebola pandemic, the NDAA European version EAW. Of course, the president is not allowed to circumvent congressional laws by signing statements That's how we know the NDA is in legal law as well. And I wonder why the other camera is not working. I should try again. This one works. Well, so, and then we have the kill switch to turn off the internet and organize your cell phones. When they start to inject everybody at gunpoint, everybody dies from their shot. You want to make sure nobody can call anybody. Go ahead and let Bitcoin in. And of course, the kill list. So I suspect to be on Obama's red list, that they are on Obama's kill list. And all speech errors are made by them. Nothing bad. It's not your good synthetic telepathy. So I think the busy hating on one thing on me basically. Okay, so if I don't get them burned here against aging, I think they will if they're not alive. If they have one, if they don't. Yet they continuously have to lie. This was already been posted on BTC. Exterminated doesn't inform exterminate. The Russian needs to play virus. Tried by wire claims. What it means they're only controllable electronically with a computer. Because their hydraulics are only controllable with a computer. And it means that anybody with virus energy can take over plane and push it into the WTC. You cannot achieve that with backscratcher knives. Which is still the official story supposed to be. God thermate dust was analyzed by Dr. Jones, not Alex Jones. And the people in Johnstown were exterminated with cyanide injections behind the left shoulder blade. It wasn't mass suicide with Kool-Aid, or some people had problems with me. And they're creating a military state, not a police state. And phase 4 of active measures is normalization. When the things roll in. And first we're getting that crisis. So Mr. Rockefeller is not for voting for a new world order, but for creating a crisis big enough so they can force a new world order upon the people. Here comes his quote. Five smokers live longer than oldest people in the world. For smokers, so that means you not to smoke, etc. Because also kills certain sign of viruses. Nicotine is an antiemetic. So the Jesuits amount with this basically is the satanic inner core of the Jesuits. That's why they have these ditch-shaped buildings, Federal Reserve, and somewhat Capitol building, etc. So the nipple in the middle symbolizes their satanic inner core, etc. I'm doing something with my dentures. With the Beast computer, they can do things like monitor a chair, basically. And they might see innocent vegetarians like me that tell the truth about plant depopulation and world order creation as an enemy. And now that I have practically no viewers, and well, if they have the death ray, well, they only have to convince you that they have the death ray. And time travel capability to control your behavior, basically, if they don't have it at all. Only a neurophone you can buy on eBay to send these false still messages in your head. But in reality, they're using synthetic telepathy victim. And you cannot buy the one they're using on eBay from the spy store with the, so that you can record a tape or audio spotlight. Then you can send these voice to still messages in stereo. These are messages only the victims that they do it, you can hear in their skull. And then they can update the victims on what's happening. For example, if they're torturing them to death with their hybrid insects, or multi-controlled centipedes, they control the synthetic telepathy, then they can only show the victim that they do that. And if the victim will tell anybody else about it, then the victim is labeled insane, or struck to death, etc. That's also real. So these brain control people are helping with their legal depopulation, or torture if they don't, until they are injected at gunpoint. So it's like everybody has a gun to their heads. So it may be a good idea to get a gun, and of course, it's best not to get a license because you're registered. And now you have one. You could argue it's legal to pay tax money because it's used for exterminating the taxpayers and experiment. Also clear from the chemtrails which are continuing, no doubt. Ethylene dipbromide, not just anti-grossing barium, but ethylene dipbromide and altered blood plasma. Cancer viruses that are absorbed by your skin. So these are nanomaterials which are oxidized like cloudbusters. But with hard to use was which they dump tons of cancer grossing barium, etc. You get the weather you see now. Sort of fog, clouds. which may be able to resolve with a brain power, but I think they prepared this for the weekend. So I doubt if they're making any better weather with mud. So that you think about Michael Jackson, or it's not on my here. So Michael Jackson stores of death with Earth and Cosmos 2450 says nice monitor directed energy weapon attacks. Cosmos 2450 gave. Okay. It's a joke. What approach Michael Jackson chose the side of the Muslims was the WPT was demolished and Jesuits. It was a form of love, basically, to Saudis to be the Iranian children, etc. Perhaps you didn't know about Muslims pedophilia and mass weddings with little girls for raising the marriageable age to 18 worldwide. And the pedo are simply not for it. They get married with these little girls in mass weddings. You could see the ultimate proof Muslims are pedophiles on YouTube. Of course, they want to kill all non-Muslims. Besides the CIA's ISIS fake beheadings, they have also done real beheadings, like reported in Hill. You can see a list of Muslim attacks on Wikipedia. Anyway, they didn't do the WTC, and they may lie about the fact that they want to exterminate all non-Muslims, which is called Takia. Lie about it. Perhaps you can have to. Well, the Quran parts used for that based on the stuff that the Muslims based their decision on. Kill people like Bin Khatan and Theo Hancock. You can read for yourself, it's online, but it's a waste of time, like all religion. Because there is no God, there is no Satan, and there are no aliens. And the voice of God programming is real. So lots of people fall for that because the brainwave is involved with synthetic telepathy. They will have to teaspoon. Yeah, I don't go downstairs. Religion is an illusion, quote Freud. And I disagree with Freud. I mean, religion is not a form of childhood neurosis, but a form of psychology that they lost contact with reality. And apparently schizophrenia is not the same as multiple personality disorder and PD. which may be a misconception many people have. And I think evaluate when I'm curious how I'm getting mental illnesses is maybe another idea to try to use to kill the world. People can 500 million. If I would have had any, then they would have kept me there and forced me to death. You're hurting my lower spine, and you would be some trauma into my spine, etc. So I can advise people to take loads of a lot of silver and a lot of gold. Because they want to kill us all. And kill 6.5 billion people. It's all based on the lie that we're overpopulated. And yet that we were not overpopulated, which is also clear from the fact that these 7 billion people we are with on this planet who fit into Australia, have their own piece of land, and more than enough to eat. When they divide the Earth's wealth equally among men, and then the rest of the world would be uninhabited. And that lie is to get more power, to depopulate the 500 million, more controllable number, so they can all be totally brain-controlled slaves. The journey either cheaply force you to death is not one world religion. Goals of the year 300 are also online, but I need Jesuits, Luciferians, Freemasons, with this great depopulation plan for us all. So what can you do? Exposing them, education is the key. I think creating a perfect society in which we all will have happy eternity. And logging torture, logging the things they're doing to you. Spreading a lot of silver flyers and CD-ROMs. We also have to go on notice on the horse and all the information proving that the planet is genocide would be erased by EMP if it's not on a CD-ROM. If you make like 100 CD-ROMs, spread them, and information spreading finally around on the internet, a more reliable route basically. And now, around the night, working with planets. They also did Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and they had a flip in the middle barn. Perhaps you have this, I'm gonna try and get you the other camera view. Both Chrome, the Google Hangouts works better. I'm not getting the camera. Oh, it still works. But, I can. It's just the best program to record your video everywhere. I can see. That is because when you press record, it's immediately recording, and most other software takes a long time before it actually switches on. And it can be handy to capture those partially invisible people in the parking lot and stuff like that. which I put online because it was on web shots, and they removed my web shots account. So, but the pictures may be spreading online anyway. The other camera isn't working, so I can better use Maxim. It's weird that even if the camera work with the camera problem is not the Chrome browser. It does work on the Maxim browser. But with this one I can do other things. Oops, what's this? Yes. So it was also to demonstrate how they can do stuff to my face, basically, to make me look worse, and then in reality they can make a layer of our screen. This is supposed to move with me. Crown is not working. Color set is not working. So perhaps I need some time. But I think they're blocking it selectively, so they only let the one version of the other Google effects. Better. Lily. Blur background. Oh, yeah. So good. Second facial hair isn't working. Some things might take too much memory or whatever. Or perhaps I'm not sitting straight enough in front of the camera. It's a real. Yes. Okay. So perhaps it's just a matter of sitting straight in front of the scene. Yes. Cool. Couldn't do more of these. Plays against the scale of technology and the telepathy, which is a halo. Universal peace now with okay. Nice. Yeah. Pushing for a face. Okay. Behind this for the first time. Q&A. This feature is disabled. Victims. Why is it disabled? So, chat. Group chat. To list all available commands, enter /question mark. The chat message over here.
Available commands /help/ displays a list of command descriptions and usages. /go to user opens the profile of the specified user in a new tab. /mute mutes the audio of the caller. /unmute unmutes the audio of the caller. /vmute mutes the video of the caller. /unmute unmutes the video of the caller. /users displays a list of participants in the video call. /2 /MSG user message sends an inline private message to the specified user. /shortcuts open keyboard shortcut help screen.
Okay, Bio, now you can chat with me. You can write anything you like. It's not censored, I swear. Dat was gewoon zo'n ding als je vertellen. See if I can write something. Yeah. So you can chat with me, etc. Hoe doet hij het? Hoe doet hij het? Watch out the lying. Okay. 6 hours earlier in the US. 3 o'clock at night. And it's so cool if the electric flying was really, so it was really nice. So yeah, there's bestowing maximum fulfillment on everything that lives. Getting birth society which we're all happy in Germany. Well, to do that we have to prevent them from exterminating its own airborne environment countries overseas. And there are lots of indications that that's Japan. Be it the same, like in other senses, in weapons. Fact that they're doing everything they can to spread the Ebola virus by keeping the borders of infected countries open, pretending it's not airborne though. It infected people that wore a hazmat suit. And then afterwards they start pretending it's because they didn't wash their hands or they were producing symptoms list for Ebola. Now, if somebody has Ebola in your country, they're misdiagnosed anyway. Hospitals are in the top 10 of main causes of death twice. Misdiagnosis and prescription drugs are 2 of the main causes of death in the top 10. Some people leave it out of their top 10 because they're being controlled and they'll just copy the lives of other people. Think about anything we cannot freedom of thought. But if they're going to kill us all anyway, then perhaps it's better to know about it. If we can do something about it, perhaps. There are infinite things we can do, anything can happen to us, everything is energy. And something good is going to happen. And that as well. Actually, it's happening continuously. So everything is energy. Real action, reaction. Let's get dirty tea. So the joke that we can also go down, screw up the door so that completely whatever. So now your viewers can chat with me. It would be nicer if the chat would also be on the broadcast and we can achieve that with this button. Oops. They can see the chat, but if I have a viewer to go to Sunday morning, early in the morning, 9 o'clock, and it's not going to work. I can use the last function. We don't need to take the chat. Google and many corporations are tax exempt and they have taken over the government in the process of depopulating the 500 million, to create a Australian world order, etc. So they're all controlled with torture by the state and the NSA, so this with empty eaters that are behind this all, and many people don't know that. Perhaps my favorite type of beauty. It's so wonderful. It's called meerschaum. If you want to live a long and healthy life, smoke. I think people are brainwashed with the idea that smoking is bad, etc. And I do try to use organic tobaccos, more or less organic. And if it's not organic, it can contain anything genetically modified, like viruses and whatever. And then AIDS, whatever they engineer it to grow. And they make it look as if they want to cure you with it. If you Google GMO deaths, you find the deaths of honeybees, so there are 40 people that have died of genetically modified organisms. Yes, it might help also. Anyway, they make it look as if they're trying to help, as for example, the story about the mosquitoes covered in a previous broadcast. So I'm against genetically modified organisms in our biosphere if they haven't tested them for 100 years, and I think they're trying to engineer genetic Armageddon, which Charles also warned about, to depopulate 500 million. In violation of the Genocide Convention, and the insane preemptive nuclear doctrine is in violation of the Prevention of Nuclear War Agreement. And I-19. Military intelligence. And they have these numbers to indicate what part of intelligence it is. They're all compartmentalized, not knowing that the others are going to depopulate the Earth. Or to do the right thing to save everybody and create a perfect society in which we all will live happily eternally. So the main torture attacks are on my spine at the moment, attempting to remove piece of lymphoma attacking my spine. Mr. Cancer Heart. Whether it's no matter what feathers or not, Obama is responsible. And they're all brain controlled, which is one of the reasons I have few viewers. Also controlled and only brain controlled, but also controlled with torture. If they would attempt to do the right thing for the future and themselves, save themselves, well, I think I might end this broadcast by restart the computer because the computer finished long off and I do it with harp somehow. Take a look at the task manager again. 97% CPU. Google Chrome using about 65% of it. Oh, grab some from this thing. Hurt my spine. Because now got something else here. Okay. That was the camera. Well, thank you all for viewing. Universal peace now. Next time on next time.